Yo, what it do? It's your boy Kev, man. I'm back in shower with another video, man. I know I've been gone for a little minute, man, but but y'all know, man. Y'all know me. You know, I have been keeping up with the weather. If you have been keeping up with the weather, man, you know there's been a few tornado outbreaks that happened the past few days. And that's what we're gonna look into, man. Right now, we're gonna check out some damage from Rolling Fork, Mississippi. You know, so I know they got hit really hard by EF4, I think. A few places. I think Little Rock, Arkansas got hit by EF4, so there's some really big tornadoes, man. I mean, it's not really surprising, to be honest. I mean, if you look at, I mean, it's been a lot of weird weather. I mean, this weather's not anything out of the usual. I mean, you know what I'm saying, especially down in that area, but you know, especially with California, the stuff they got going on in California, man. You know what I'm saying? The 15 feet of snow and all that. And I think they had a couple tornadoes that actually touched down in the LA area, actually in California, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, right now, man, we're gonna check out some damage from the tornado in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. I think there was like a good 30 people that died from this tornado. So yeah, this is a pretty bad one, man. But we're gonna check out some damage from it. Pretty sure this is some news coverage. This is some news coverage from it. I think somebody's gonna be telling like a survival story in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So thought it'd be something pretty cool to check out. Other than that, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all hit that post notifications button, man, so y'all know when your boy posts. And yeah, let's get into this video.
Businesses live and Rolling Fork just scattered all across the town.
My fault, y'all.
Fox Weather's Robert Ray is in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. Robert, just talking all these images that we're seeing. It's lives are turned around.
Yeah, Craig, good morning to you. Yes, from the Mississippi Delta. And I think a picture really speaks 1,000 words.
God damn.
More than a reporter's voice.
But a man just got a car just like wedged in somewhere behind him.
Let this sink in right now. Aluminum wrapped cinder blocks. I'm standing on the sides of a building, a vehicle on its side, doors open. Craig, I'm going to make my way here down this piece of concrete. Right below where I'm standing is an entire vehicle smashed. There is wood on it. There is a part of a window. There is steel. There are trees. There are nails coming out of all of this and the aluminum. I'm going to try to be very careful as I make my way here over this pile.
Yeah, ain't no way, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Hold on, man. I'm going to try not to pause that much in this video, man, but I'm sorry, bro. I'm pretty sure this tornado touched down at around 7 or 8 o'clock. So that means a lot of people were asleep when this tornado touched down. Bro. And the thing is about the EF4 tornado, man, I've watched react to a lot of tornado videos that, you know, that were at nighttime. And like, the scariest part for me watching those videos, and it's horrifying even just watching the videos. But like when you or just like imagine just driving down a road, and obviously you know there's a storm going on, but and you fucking see lightning, and then you just see a flash of a big ass tornado just appear in the distance, a wedge, bro. A wedge tornado, bro. People like Rolling Fork got hit by a wedge tornado at nighttime, bro, meaning they couldn't see it. Like that's scary as fuck, bro. I can't even imagine. I wouldn't wish that on nobody, bro. EF4, EF5 tornado at nighttime is crazy, bro. I'm sorry, that's crazy. Mind you, because the EF4 is usually going, what? That's usually going at least 100, 60, 70 miles per hour, 80. That's around there, you know, EF4. Obviously, I know EF5 is a good over 200 miles per hour. But yeah, that's around where, and imagine those winds at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I live in Woodbridge. I mean, we had a high wind warning last night. I'm pretty sure that's coming from the storms that's been going on, you know, from the tornadoes and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. Because they said it was going to move east, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we had a high, my power went out a couple times last night, but But yeah, but yeah, this is crazy, man. I know this damage, man. I'm gonna try to find another video. This might not be the only video I do. You know what I'm saying? I might find another damage video for this. Like find like a drone video or something like that. You know, just some more damage. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. This damage is crazy, man. I've seen a lot of tornado videos, and I mean, don't get me wrong. This is really no different from when we reacted to like more Oklahoma tornado or you know, or other ones, Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying? Damage is pretty much the same, but it hits different, bro. When it's, I'm not gonna lie, it hits different when it's at nighttime. I'm not gonna lie, it does. Because tornadoes don't usually touch down that late into the day. I'm not gonna lie. So, but the weather's been really weird. I think we're gonna have a really crazy hurricane season too. I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I think we are. But yeah, I think hurricane season might be even worse. To be real, man. But yeah, we'll see, man. But let's go ahead and get back into this video though.
Guys, if we can roll that and take a look at this neighborhood that is absolutely devastated. Home by home, street by street, completely destroyed. The preliminary outlook by National Weather Service in EF4, that is wind speeds, as we know, over 165 miles per hour.
See, I knew it. Over
This is
how
the
much?
Mississippi Delta, this town of Rolling Fork, a little under 2,000 people that live here. And when you come in on the main road, the highway, you get here and what you suddenly realize, A, there's no power. B, everything around you is 100% destroyed. It is purely catastrophic here. There is really not a semblance of living, in a sense, of like where homes were standing. It is a terrible scenario here this morning under the cover of darkness in one of the poorest areas in all of the United States, the Mississippi Delta. Week after
Bro,
week,
see that?
Christmas,
I'm not gonna lie.
storm.
That doesn't. That shit is fucked up, bro. I mean, I know it's Mother Nature. You can't really help Mother Nature, but mind you, I know y'all heard what he just said. Man just said one of the poorest areas, not just in the states, in the country. That's one of the. It's poverty. I mean, there's a lot of poverty over there. That's one of the poorest areas in the country, not just in the state, in the country, bro. And these people get hit by an EF4 tornado. I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of areas that's closer to like Tornado Alley and stuff like that. Usually have tornado insurance, stuff like that. So hopefully these people do. I mean, but judging these people that it's a poor area, I'm judging they don't. But man, definitely prayers out to these people, man. I hope they, a lot of people. I hope they can get through this, man. It's a tough situation, man. It really is, man. People don't really. And the thing is, when it comes to tornadoes, like people don't really realize how. A lot of times, because a lot of people, like if you tell, maybe sometimes I'll be telling people about tornadoes and stuff like that, and like they kind of like brush it off or they don't really like pay attention to what I'm saying. But like, obviously, if you live in an area like I do, you're not gonna be worrying about something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, for me, I'm just like I feel like a tornado, especially like an EF4, EF5 is one of them things. It's like you're not really gonna know how bad it really is until you're like actually in it, you know what I'm saying? Not for I mean the pictures. Don't get me wrong. I think videos and shit do it justice, just from the damage you see and stuff like that. I feel like that's enough. For me, that's enough. Like when I see this type of damage, I'm just like, bro, this is from Mother Nature. Like, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like this enough. This right here enough. Maybe for another person, they probably gotta go through this to really know how bad this actually can get. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean the damage is enough for me. I'm sorry, man. When you see fucking cars wedged into fucking houses, a lot of times it don't even be those people's cars. It be somebody else's car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that right there, like shit, fucking car, somebody else's cars in your fucking living room. You know what I'm saying? Like or in your kitchen. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, bro. I mean, what was the kitchen or a living room, but that shit crazy, bro.
Have rattled this region. And unfortunately, that first week of spring, last Friday night, in the 8 p.m. Central Hour, is when all hell broke loose. Let's listen to one woman's account of what she went through.
We made it to the tub just in time. By the time we got over in the tub, it was right on top of them.
How long did it last?
To me, a lifetime, but I think it was only probably a minute or two, and it was gone.
And when it was over, you came out of the tub, and what did you see?
Darkness. darkness and debris. Once I was, I guess, able to adjust my sight, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but just a lot of stuff everywhere. Yeah, everything you worked for is gone, but I do have my life.
I mean, let that sink in. Everything is gone, but she's got her life. She couldn't have said it any better, but that doesn't really mean that things are going to be easy for her. NGOs are on the ground. Federal aid is going to come in, we are told, by D.C. The state is all over this. Local communities are coming in to help. 25 people have lost their lives in the state of Mississippi, 1 in Alabama. And again, a preliminary EF4 rating here this morning. As behind the camera, I see the flicker of a police car driving through one of these streets with no power. It is as dark as imaginable here this morning, Craig. You look up, you could see the stars, you could see everything. It's as if a town never existed, except for you turn around and you look at scenes like this. And it just takes your breath away, and it takes your senses to a new level, and your heart skips a beat, and you realize that, you know, this is an area that already doesn't have a lot of money and a lot of resources. And now what? This is it's as bad as it gets right now, on the ground with this EF4 tornado in the Mississippi Delta, Craig.
Ray, just your heart drops and it sinks when you hear these stories, and you hear from that woman who, you know, these people who have lived in these communities for generations in some cases, and now you go back and try to find some sense of normalcy. Meantime, are there any homes left at all? Does it look like the entire town is wiped out?
There are some homes that are standing, but they're not structurally sound. There's, you know, boards like this that, you know, have been whipped through the air and gone into the sides of structures. And, you know, the city town hall, yes, it's standing, but it's really going to need a ton of repair. I mean, again, this town is under 2,000 people. It's not big, so this mile and a half wide tornado that ripped through here really just leveled most of Rolling Fork. And that's the issue going forward. I mean, where will the funds and the resources and the man and the women power come from to rebuild? Will it happen? Time will tell. But right now, this is just a nasty scenario, and we just hope that people
Yeah, Kelly, Michael, it's a disaster zone for a lot of people today, and they're showing up back to their homes trying to figure out if they can save anything. But we are in the home of Cheryl Andrews right now. She's going to tell us a little.
My fault, y'all. What's his name? I know I said I was just going to look at more damage. I mean, this is damage too, but I was just scrolling through and I was just seeing more and more like people, like survivors and family and stuff, telling stories about going through the tornado. And I feel like that was just a little bit more, you know, interesting and, you know, more intriguing, you know, as far as content-wise, you know what I'm saying? So this one right here, I think is it said a family that survives, talks about surviving the tornado, says we feel ourselves floating. So basically, their house must have got lifted. So let's see what's up.
Bit about what she's going through. Where are we in your house right now?
We're in my hallway.
In my hallway.
Standing
outside saying I'm in my hallway is
I know this
crazy.
is my living room. This may be part of my hallway. This is where we took cover on Friday night.
Where exactly, when you were in the hallway, what did you do? I know that you grabbed mattresses and things like that to stay safe.
Yes, we did. We grabbed the mattress out of the master bedroom. We grabbed one out of my son's bedroom. And by the time we got in the hallway, we heard the wind, and they was like, there it is. here we go, y'all. So we called for my daughter. She came in and she died behind the mattress. By the time she got behind the mattress, it's like the windows just started shattering. It like we was in a closed area, and the wind was just blowing, just hear windows and everything just going. And all of a sudden, we just felt ourselves just going in the air. And I told them, we flying, y'all, we flying. And it just like it took us around, and it just set us back down. And everything was just calm. And I could hear my grandbaby saying, Mom, Papa, help me. And I could hear my daughter screaming, help, we over here, help. And it was like we just started taking stuff off each other. I was taking off my grandbaby. Sammy was taking off the grandbaby. My daughter was lifting it up off of him so he could get free. Once he got free, he got the grandbaby, placed the grandbaby over beside me. And he went back in and he got my daughter. We all came out together.
I'm sorry, bro, but imagine just realizing that you're floating in the air, bro. That shit in your house. That's like some fucking Wizard of Oz, like Wizard of Oz shit. Remember when Dorothy was like flying around in the tornado? Shit crazy, bro.
Came out like they don't kind of move some of the stuff that was in where we was covered in from in this area, and we all came out around this way. But we're in my backyard. This is my backyard, and we came around to the front, and we was able to get over. They got us over to my landlord's house.
It sounds like the house was picked up off the foundation.
Yes, it was, and it had us like in air. We could feel ourselves floating, and we just go in the air. We was just like gliding, and it just set us back down.
Hell no, that's fucking
What was it
crazy,
like when
bro.
you stepped outside?
It's like some shit out of a
looked around
movie,
you?
bro.
It was a disbelief. I was just hurt that I didn't see anything. It was like I was just in another world. Just another world. All I could say was thank you, Jesus. Protect me and my family. Protect my feet. I had no shoes on. Didn't know what nails, wires, or anything was. I would say, Lord, just protect our feet, Lord Jesus. Just protect us. That's the only thing I could say.
What was it?
Brand new world. Brand new world.
I know it must be so hard to relive this, and
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's going to be a great big start all over. It's going to take a while.
when you were able to be with your family and you realized you were all okay,
Yes,
what
that
did
was
that
a
feel like?
blessing. We was blessed.
It's the best part, man. That's the part that
Because
matters.
at that, when we was doing it, I had grip of my grandbaby's hand. But when we started going in the air and gliding, I felt his hand just release from me. All I could do was pray. But thank God you put him in the hands of his papa. And he held on to him. Yes.
What do you need now? What are you guys needing? What do you need help with here?
We need all the help. All the help.
Man, I know these news reporters, bro. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's some of the questions that they ask. Like, what do you need right now? I mean, maybe a new house. I just lost everything. Like, god damn. Like, I don't even know how. I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I don't even know how I would even answer that. I'd just be like, shit. I mean, maybe a new house. Like, I just lost everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at some point, you got to start thinking about, what you're going to do next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully, I don't see, like I was saying before, it's obvious that these people didn't have, see, I don't know how tornado insurance works. I don't know if that's strictly just like Tornado Alley that only has that, but it's obvious that a lot more places need tornado insurance, man. And the crazy part is spring just started, bro. And it's crazy that we've already had this extreme weather. And like spring just started. Like tornado season just started, bro. And we've already had this many and the thing is, it could be more, you know what I'm saying? More storms coming, you know what I'm saying? So it's bizarre.
And the Lord have in store for us, we will accept it. Anything is a blessing.
Do you plan to stay in Rolling Fork and rebuild here?
I would love to come back to Rolling Fork if it's a place for me to live. If that's not in God's plan, I have to accept what He has plans for me and my family.
Word.
It may just start over. I would love to be in Rolling Fork, but if He says otherwise, that's what we have to do.
Guys, when you look around the home here, you can tell that going through this, I mean, painful.
Yes, it is.
Have you been able to find things
Yeah,
that you're
I
looking
found
for?
pictures. I found some of my medicine. One of the most important things. We found a lot of memories. We have so far. Yes, we have.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming out to be with us. Yes, on a terrible time of it to be here, but we're thankful to have you all.
You're so optimistic. I feel like we keep hearing that from so many people who live in this town.
Yes.
You're grateful, and that's
We
just
are.
it's just so
We are. Yes, we
yeah.
are. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Yes, we are.
So glad you and your family are okay.
All right, thank you.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Web YouTube page.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't know why that question like rubbed me the wrong way. Like when she said, like, what do you need right now? I don't even know. Like, how do I even answer that right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, like, shit. What's the name? First of all, it's like, bro, like, I mean, right now, I mean, shit. I feel like that's just a crazy question to ask. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm sorry. But what's the name? But one thing I will say, man, is that I personally feel like there's definitely more storms coming. I mean, obviously, I hate for it, but I just feel like just because of how how bad the weather got so fast, like spring just started, like tornado season just started, bro, and it's already been crazy weather. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy, man. So I mean, and I hate saying that, you know, it's my favorite time of the year, but it is, bro, because at the same time, obviously, I hate when this stuff like this happens to people, man. Definitely prayers out to them families out there, man, you know, to get, you know, hopefully they can get to what they, you know, get back to where they were at, you know, get back to what they need, all that stuff, man, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, this shit, I love it, man, this content, bro. But what's name, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I figured I'd go ahead and knock in 2 videos for y'all, man, in this jump, man, especially, but yeah, man, definitely, I might find some other footage. I mean, just found some other videos to do, obviously. I mean, some more tornadoes happened. I know one was in Little Rock, a bad one was in Little Rock, man, so we might check that one out, too. But other than that, man, I'm gonna definitely catch y'all next video, man. This video will be uploaded today, so make sure y'all stay tuned. And yeah, let's go ahead and get it in. Peace.